It's me.
It's a me, Mario.
It's a me.
It's me. It's Milo.
You did a better job than Chris Pratt.
I did okay.
He did
I watched
fine.
that movie this past weekend. I liked it. I thought it was
I
good.
thought it
Yeah,
was
it's a
great.
good
It was
movie.
a really good movie.
I just
You
don't
know,
want
Ace is just a hater.
I just
Yeah,
don't want
he
Chris
is.
Pratt and everything.
It's piece shit.
Piece shit.
Piece shit.
You wouldn't have even known it was Chris Pratt unless you didn't read the stuff.
Yeah.
If I didn't see the 10,000 articles about Chris Pratt was playing
Hmm
Mario,
I
not
think
Mario.
Donkey Kong was also great in that movie.
I don't understand why people complained about that. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't get it either, man. Movie was good.
People complained about Donkey Kong.
They did.
Oh, that's good.
I think people just don't like Seth Rogen. I think there's a Seth Rogen issue.
That's who that voice was.
Yeah.
Now they're gonna make a Metroid movie, and they're gonna make Samus a girl. Yeah,
Samus
She is a girl.
Samus is a girl.
it's a joke.
Oh.
But
What's
nobody
next?
knew she was a girl until she got that Zero suit, right? Is that how it works?
Well,
I
nobody
think
knew
that
she
was
a
it.
girl until you. No. Nobody knew she was a girl until you beat the game in less than 3 hours or 2.5 hours, and then she got she's in a bikini.
What?
Wait, what?
All right.
The original
Wow.
Metroid. If you finish the original Metroid in under, I want to say it's 2.5 hours. So you get a different ending depending on how fast you beat it. She stands there with a bikini and waits.
That's wild.
Do you think people would have just assumed it was like some other character, like or just a bikini
No, because
girl
they show
saying
her.
congrats?
They show her in the suit, and then she does a spin flip, and then when she lands, she's in the bikini.
Oh,
And every Metroid game since then has ripped on that in some way, shape, or form. Or you can just put in the code Justin Bailey with all underscores. It'll give you the same suit. We're rambling
Justin
too much
Bailey.
because we got a lot of shit to cover.
Oh,
What's up,
Lord.
everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of FIGGAH Bangin'. I am your host, Ace Milo. Joining me tonight, we have the full crew on time. One is still dying.
Hey, man. Stop telling people my business.
We have the Humpalizer.
what's up, people? Happy Hump Day. I spent all day pretty much playing with a his tank, and then I had to stop and go to work.
Oh, I thought you were on vacation today.
I am
Oh,
on
you had your
vacation,
Christmas party.
but it was after work. Yeah, it was after work for them.
Aw,
I just had to
so
go.
bummed.
Yeah. And then I came back and can't wait for this to be over so I can go back to playing with my tank.
Yeah.
Hey, it's after 9 o'clock at that time. So what you do with your tank is your business.
What you do with your tank is behind closed doors between you and God. We also have Mr. JD.
Hey, peoples.
Dragging dead bodies around.
Pretty much.
Is that what it sounds like in the basement? Cling, cling, cling.
I heard a little help.
Shit.
Oh, man.
You got to make sure they're unconscious first.
Scott says the first time he got to the mother brain after I died, I was shaking with excitement, and my mom thought the Nintendo was from the devil.
Oh.
Did she say that Nintendo is the devil?
Or they call it an Nintendo. I swear all the old people could never pronounce Nintendo. It's an Nintendo.
We also have Miss Eric B.
Yo, what's up, party people? Yes, I am still dying, but I'll be okay in a few days.
Aren't we all?
It's gonna be a Christmas miracle.
In a Cynthia Plath sort of way.
Okay.
Just so the fans know, Ace did not tell us what we banging tonight. So if you suddenly see everybody
I
leave,
know.
it's because it's a train.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure I
God,
know what it is.
fucking train.
So tonight it was. What's going on? Get out of here. Close. Okay, so tonight we are doing.
Bok bok.
Ah, space chicken.
Space chicken. I knew that was coming.
Clucker McClucker.
This is
Yeah,
HasLab
he didn't get a his tank.
Space Chicken. I had his tank in my possession for about 2 hours before the owner came and picked it up.
Nice.
So I saw the box.
Mm.
This is the HasLab. Whatever. They don't like date these or anything. It's not like
JD, I'm gonna have to mute you if you're gonna scrape.
God damn it.
Your mic is too good.
Transformers, Victory, Death Source is his Anglo's name. His Japanese name would be Dezeras.
Bok bok.
Dezeras.
Yeah, Dezeras.
Weird.
Like, well, technically Minerva isn't Minerva, it's Minelba because they don't have the letter V. And Ghost Shooter is Shuta, Shuta, but again, the way they pronounce things.
They need to relax over there.
Oh shit.
So here he is. He is a Space Chicken.
A wobbly one. Look at him. Look at him run down the street. He look like he's running.
Well, he's gonna run off to the side for now because we got to talk about real quick. Get these new accessories out of the way. He also comes with, before we get to him, he comes with 2 Micromasters. Somebody needs to look up what they are because I don't remember because I've watched Victory a long time ago. I don't remember who they're supposed to be.
Isn't it also weird that he came with Autobot Micromasters?
He only watched it once.
Well, is Death
I can
Source a
only watch
Decepticon or is he factionless?
He's a Decepticon.
He's a Decepticon.
He got the faction on his chest.
Somebody needs to look up who they were because I do not remember.
I got you.
What's his face?
That's
Victory Saber also came with.
Ratchet.
It's not Ratchet, but
It's
First
Ratchet.
aid.
Did this not come out? I guess they just don't. I haven't transformed one of these Micromasters in a while. I guess that's it. He does look like First Aid. I don't remember who they are, but you get both of them. They are just repaints. I don't remember who they're repaints of, but they're repaints.
Oh, repaints of stuff we already got, you mean?
Yeah. They're not new molds or anything.
That's
This guy, however, is a new mold.
My his tank don't have any fucking reuse. Remolds.
It also doesn't transform.
Oh, it transforms.
transforms into pleasure.
Yes. It transforms into the most satisfying purchase ever.
God, dude, I am
So
so,
he comes
satisfied.
Yeah, me too. And it does transform from a classified one to a vintage one.
Yeah.
So it says it comes with Boulder and Pipo or Pippo.
Yeah, I don't remember who they are.
Boulder and Pippo have been kidnapped by Death Source, but thanks to overwhelming support of fans, they have been saved. Oh, gotta love Hasbro and Allspark. So is that just that's the reused gun effect, right? That's what you were talking about. That was reused,
Yeah.
the blast effect. Yeah.
So both of these, these I'm pretty sure are just the same ones that have come with
Rodimus,
Supreme, I'm pretty
Omega
sure, yeah.
Supreme.
I think the same ones came with Victory Saber. So it's a 3-piece.
Arc.
You can combine them any which way you want. Comes with 2 sets of them in this purpley, pinky purple color, which is fine. Does have a
Not for
port in the
nothing.
mouth.
The head sculpt on that chicken actually doesn't look bad.
So he's on his display stand. You can pop them off the display stand. Plop them down.
Fuck.
And that's just a click on. It's not like a button release thing.
Nope, it's just pressure fit. which nobody's talked about it, but this is a separate piece that comes in the box. I don't know if I've ever seen a reviewer talk about it yet, but this goes on.
Oh, okay.
People have
This
reviews
goes
of
on.
this?
This goes on there.
Just got here.
It can peg into there, and then that can peg onto there. I think you can use it without this technically. Does that port look small enough? Let me see. Oh, it can't reach. It makes it long enough to reach. You can reconfigure the stand. You know, slot it out of here, and then we can use it. So you can only use it in that mode, really, in bird mode. You can turn it around like this, and then we can reuse it again later in robot mode.
Bok bok.
And I believe you can also turn it around. Yeah, you have 2 different ways you can use it in robot mode. I believe. It'll slot in. Yeah. There it is. So we'll get back to that. The base is fine. Oh, now it's stuck. Oh, I broke it.
Spoke too soon.
Come out. There you go. So the base is just this great chunk of plastic. These holes will come into play later. The slot is where the stand goes. One of the only downsides is you can't store everything at once. So like this piece, if you're not using it, like I don't understand why they didn't carve out a space here just to peg that in. Like there's plenty of room for it.
That was one
Why
of the
would-
stretch goals.
But why
They
would
didn't
you
make it.
not,
Missed it.
Ace,
Damn
why
it.
would you not use the stand?
Because there's another accessory we can use.
Oh.
It's
So
a
that's a
chicken
little
coop.
unfortunate that they didn't put a place for that. But we'll come back. We'll come back to the stand later.
Oh, I see
So
a
in shooting
crappy
mode-
Protecto bot back there. Yeesh.
In bird mode, he's got his little tiny little birdie arms. He can
Bark, bark.
all up and down.
I can't scratch my
They're on.
nose.
No, you can't scratch anything.
Nope.
They're ball joint with a. Oh no, it's not ball joint. I'm sorry, it's a hinge swivel. It feels like a ball joint, but you get all the way around and all the way straight out, and then you get a single hinge elbow hit you all the way. They're little T-Rexy arms. They're not really meant to do much. One thing, I'm assuming I don't remember what he looked like in bird mode on the show. The toy was
Bark, bark.
the head was chrome, but on this it's white. I'm assuming it was white in the show. I don't
In the
remember.
show. Yeah. Yep, he was.
But the toy 100%. This was back metal chrome. What else? He's got some motion in the hips. The hips become the arms in robot mode. You got wrapped it around, and then you can unlock them and get out to there. You also have technically you can also use this joint. There is a butterfly joint in robot mode, and then you can use the knee, which is going to be the elbow. You get a little play in here, and then you get another joint down here for the foot.
I don't know. So it can practically go
Yeah.
flat.
All of that. You also get rotation. I gotta sneeze. Uh-oh.
Achoo.
Bok bok. Choo.
And okay.
Yep, we ruined it.
So you get all the way up, most of the way down. You get rotation all the way around, and then the toes can
Splay.
play open.
Nice.
That's cool.
He's more. You can kind of stand him up a little bit more if you want, more like that. If you want him kind of reared up a little bit better. There's also the head can tilt up and down and swivel side to side, and then you also have this kind of cover piece. Oh, and I didn't even notice that little spike comes up,
Oh, that's cool.
Like if
and
someone
then you got this
blows
little
on
cover
the back of
piece
his
that
neck. The hairs.
hide that joint.
That's for cockfighting.
This is intimidation piece.
That's some weird fever dream. Like these guys come up this. Hey guys, we got this new season of Transformers and this bad guy.
It was
All right.
it was Japan in the late 90s, in the
And we're gonna
early to
call
mid
him
90s.
Death Source, but he looks like a cockadoo.
He's a spaceship. It's clear to see he's a Decepticon.
Hmm.
If you couldn't tell there, he's got a little tiny itty bitty little one right there too.
Okay,
There's
that's
one.
got to be for a different mode. Like, why does he need that back there?
It's because it becomes the shield.
Okay.
So one of the accessories it comes with that will show up in robot mode can also be used in this mode, and that is this guy right here. And I'm pretty sure, again, it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure this is the gun that killed Jinrai,
Oh.
and it can be expanded
So
out.
this is like a grill piece for Hot Rod, basically.
Hey, yo, you get all. He ain't got nothing to do with this. Nothing to do with this.
But this little spidery pieces you can swivel if you want.
But this thing's called the Is it called like the metal dissolving gun or something like that?
It's some weird thing.
Yeah, let's find out what that is.
But you can, if you want to use it in chicken mode, you actually can. There's a tab right here, and it goes in, and you can. I think you're supposed to technically pinch this arm up so it's out of the way. I haven't even tried this yet, but you can peg that in to there, or so they tell me. That's
this thing was only $179. That's not bad.
180. Yeah,
there you go.
Great.
Yeah, prices have been good for HasLabs, except for Unicron, of course.
Yeah,
but,
they've been pretty reasonable.
But the thing is here, it's like it's not about the price, right? It's about we want to make this and we know that it won't sell retail.
Right, widespread, yeah. And it is called the Living Metal Destroying Cannon.
That's it.
God bless you, Japan.
Wait, why does he need it in that mode? Dude.
I don't remember what mode he used to kill him in.
I hope not that one. That's dumb.
It might have been.
That don't look good.
I didn't say it looked good. I just said you could do it if you want.
Fair enough.
Death sore ass kill.
Death sore ass.
A deadly battle.
Also, the wings. So the wings can fold down that far. They can tilt up. Technically, they're supposed to peg into there. So if you do that, you can tilt up that far.
But he can't fly.
And you can he can fly in space, and they can splay out that far. You can also take off, which we should actually do. We'll take off these guys. So for those who don't know, Deathsaurus was a breastmaster, which is what Leo Kaiser was. They all had animals in their chests that would become both weapons and like pieces that would stick on their chest. There would be a chest emblem, an animal of some kind, and a gun, essentially. So Deathsaurus has two. So this is, I don't remember any of their names, but this is one. It basically looks like a cassette almost. But if we can fold this all open, flip out the head, flip out these bits, and flip down these, and then swing out the little wingtips. And that's this guy. I don't remember his name. He's an eagle dude.
Tiger chest and eagle chest micromasters. That's what they're called.
I guess that means they never got a name in the show. This guy. So one of the weird things about this set, these wings. Oh, bless you. These wings come separate in the box. They come unattached. But it looks like, they hinge, here and here. Right? It looks like it's part of the hinge. But they don't. There's a peg there and there's a hole there, and then those hinge pieces just cover over the actual hinge. And
but they do fold up and down. Okay,
they do fold up and down, but they don't. They're not pinned on here with the pin hinge. They're actually pegged on with that little peg right there.
Weird.
you actually have to open these wings up like that, so they splay out a little bit in order to get the feet out. So in order for these feet to swing out like that, you have to do that. This all just comes down. To get the pull the head out on the sliding joint, and then you have to get the tail out. You have to rotate this up, and then this tail will rotate out. You can fold it back in. He also has this little guy is actually pretty cool on his own.
Yeah, but I ain't never seen a tiger with wings, except for Voltron.
Have you been to Japan?
No,
Well,
but I'm pretty sure they don't have one either.
They do.
It's called a griffin.
So there's that guy. So you still get the hinge on the wings. And then you also get
actually a griffin.
You get the in and out pivot.
It's an eagle and a lion.
Oh, the head.
A ball joint in the head. You get a ball joint in the head. You get the swivel side to side from this joint, from this pin joint. Get some wiggle waggle there until you get in and out. And you even have a little bit of play in the ball joint to go in and out. Mouth opens and closes. Tail articulates. Can swish around. The feet are all single pinned, so you have a knee on each of them, and they're also, I believe, all ball. No, the back ones are pinned, and the front ones are ball jointed. So you got a decent amount of range of motion for a little minion dude.
Yeah, the paint looks great on it. Not for nothing.
That's the two of them. The gold is back metal chrome. You can see all that. So that's all very nice. We will see them again in a little bit. So that's pretty much everything for Space Chicken mode. Here he is with a car.
He's a big boy.
That's a big chicken. All right. Questions, comments, concerns before we move on?
Nope.
Bark, 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 bark.
I feel like me tonight. Like me tonight. Like me tonight.
How tall do you think he is in chicken mode?
That tall.
Oh, jeez. You got Star Saber out? Okay. So it's about 9.5 inches.
Looks like the source was in robot mode when he killed Jinrai.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He wasn't really in chicken mode very much.
But
if you were a transformer and your old mode is space chicken, are you going to spend any time as a space chicken?
Probably not.
So.
But
unless you need to lay some eggs.
He shot Jinrai like multiple times, like with this gun, it seems. And then Star Saber was watching, but Leal Kaiser had him in a full Nelson.
Look at that.
This is awful.
Shows you how weak Prime is. One shot killed him in the first thing. This one, it took a couple. Well, it took two.
Shots fired.
Such a weakling.
Okay. So to transform him, we just
It's my
might
last
have
show.
It's my last show.
Hey, at least you made it this long. I'm surprised.
Well, we on season 8. It took him season 8 to cancel.
Season 4.
Season 4. Season 4. The end of Brink. It's brought to the brink.
Uh-huh.
Oh, this one really sucks.
Oh,
the tail pulls
he's
out.
a lizard.
And we can take the tail and you can split it in half, and that's going to become the shield later on.
Now, will it grow back?
Possibly. You got to put it in water.
Oh, got it.
No,
Gotta kinda
then
get
it
the
just
wings
multiplies.
Only if it's after midnight.
Fair enough.
We can pull the legs. Okay, so the legs just peg in to these holes there. Come around the back. We're going to open up these panels. We're going to swing out the legs. We're going to open up these knees.
Combiner Wars.
And no, Combiner Wars would be that way.
Oh, sliding in, yeah.
Swung around. and we can fold up that kneecap, and we can flip out the heel.
Logan just bought a Deathsaurus today. Jeez, what's the aftermarket on that, Logan?
He actually got a good deal on it.
250 range. Usually.
250 shipped.
Was Logan not into Transformers last year when this campaign was going?
Barely in a masterpiece at the time, honestly. He collected a lot of the vintage stuff.
Take these panels, fold these open, fold this down, close that in. It's going to tab in over there and finish off the leg. So easy peasy. That folds in, that folds in, that folds in, and that's the legs done. That quick.
Look at that, super quick.
Then.
Yeah. So Eddie, in the chat, when was this toy made? It was made just now. People started getting it this week. Yeah. It was a HasLab that was up last year.
I thought it was 2 years.
No, just a year.
No, it was last year.
So we're gonna open up
the
these.
fertilizer knows.
Oh yeah, well that's why I'm not downing it. I've learned from work not to doubt people. On the doubt people's expertise on these kinds of things.
Yeah.
So these two panels fold down, and then they're gonna kind of swing out like this. So they were there, and they're gonna rock over to the side, and they're gonna end up on the end. The arms fold up like this, and then they fold in on both sides. And then these panels are going to come back up and cover up those arms and peg in. And that gets rid of the little T-Rex arms. The wings unpeg, and they're going to rock just like that back. So now what was the back of the wing in chicken mode is now the front of the wing in robot mode. So it unpegs from there, double hinges back, goes like that. We can take these arms, these swing around like that. They're going to peg in just like that and rotate down. So again,
you guys
swivel
hear
up.
Trickling water?
Yes, that's coming from me.
Oh, okay.
Hold these down. Pinch in the chicken feet. We're going to rotate them around. Rotate them at the bicep. Open up this panel.
Look at he's got 2 different hand hiders.
Wow.
This folds up. Fold that back down. The chicken arm sits like that. We can rotate the fist, and that's an arm.
That was the chicken foot.
What did I say? Chicken
Arm. You already got rid of the arms, the chicken arms.
Rotate it around. Pull this forward. Orange H pieces. That's where they peg in. That's where the panels peg in. Take the fist, and then we can just crack the head. Fold it back, and that's just gonna sit right back there. And then we take what nobody seems to be doing, which is always a fun thing, is you take the little horns, and we just gotta split them open a little bit. Not much. That's how they are in chicken mode. That's where you want them. Just like that. And technically, that's a Deathsaurus in robot mode.
So he kind of looks like a mix between Galvatron in the face and like Soundwave or Blaster at the crest.
Yeah, does this dude have a origin? Was he reformatted from a Galvatron?
He
or
was
like that?
not reformatted.
No.
So he's a chicken dick all to himself.
So we can take to finish off, to properly finish him off. You take Beagle Dude, you shove him into the chest. So this is a little spring-loaded trapdoor. Shove him in. Push it all the way to the back.
Whoa, he's got room for 2.
You take this dude. Fold this back up. Close the mouth. Put the head in. Fold up the arms. Flip these around. push these back in. When you put it in, you actually want to pull these legs out a little bit. Like you don't want them flat against there like that. You want them out a little bit. If not, they'll hit and they won't line up properly. And you can plug that in. And then we can take our shield. We can take, this little adapter piece. You don't need this adapter piece. So it comes with this piece here. But you can take this and you can peg it in like this. And we'll show what you can do with that in a second. Up on this shoulder and this shoulder only, there's a panel you can flip out that reveals the 5mm port. So the other side doesn't have it, just this side.
Huh.
And then you can peg that onto his arm, give him a shield. And that is really a completed Deathsaurus.
There he is.
Listen, he looks good, man. I can't front. That's a nice looking bot.
So there's a bunch of play pattern stuff, and there's a bunch of a bunch of accessories, and there's a bunch of stuff we got to go over. So let's run through our articulation.
A quick spin around, like there's no egregious waffling, right?
No, there's no waffling at all.
Yeah, it's good.
Well, that tail has
well, let's be. There's a little bit of waffling up in the elbows.
I meant it.
Yeah, I'll give him a pass on that elbow.
Yeah, it's a joint and all.
One of these has popped off on me before.
There's a mushroom peg going into that too. Yeah. Yep. I'm pretty sure some what's the company that does all the upgrade
DNA
kits?
Designs.
Yeah, they'll make filler kits.
Yeah.
I mean, they did it for a little bit technically on the back of the knees.
Oh, just the opening. That's not really waffles though. It just looks like an open space.
Yeah, the tricky part with these with the upgrade kits for these HasLabs is, there's only so many made. So
yeah, that's true.
The wings are completely solid.
Now, if they really wanted to get nice with the wings, they would have made it to where they can kind of collapse inside themselves.
Yeah,
that would have been kind of sweet.
You mean like this way?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
well, I mean, they never did on the show or the toy.
It don't matter. They could have done it. It would look good.
They're kind of cut to do it.
It looks like they.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Go the extra mile. Come on, Hasbro.
They do. Well, we'll get to their articulation. Let's run through articulation.
Logan says he'd like to see some stickers for the wings. Yeah, I could see Toy Hacks maybe making a set.
Yeah, kind of dyeing them down a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, there's a bunch of stuff that's on the toy that's not
bright chrome.
Yeah, like I said, the whole chicken, everything that's white is chrome. Head is on a ball joint, so we get up to there, down to there, so not really a lot down. Although not all the way around, most of the way around. It is hitting some sculpt, so you get that far that way, that far that way, and no wiggle waggle. Like I said, these wings can pivot in and out, so you can get them out of the way for posing. We have a hard ratchet all the way around, and the wings do get out of the way, so you can get all the way out. They snap in vertically, and then they just unclick to unlock, and then you get this friction joint. You get past 90, so you can do more than 2 pose. You do also get, if you pull on this, you do get a butterfly joint.
And that's built in. That's not.
That's built in. That's a dedicated build. Nope, that's a dedicated butterfly joint.
Nice, because he is a wielder of a melee weapon, isn't he?
Several.
Yes.
Bicep swivel. Friction. Single jointed elbow gets you the itty bitty past 90 degrees. And then the hands, you get swivel on a mushroom. And then the fingers are. Oh, is that really? That's how they did it. So the thumb is fixed. I didn't really look at the hands until now. The thumb is fixed. The first 2 fingers are together, and the second 2 fingers are together. So we can do a spot.
Nanu.
That way. You can do that way or that way.
Nanu.
So you can do the made you look.
Ah,
Be okay.
I imagine that's
Wings.
for that one mode.
The wings. Back to there, forward to there, and then you can get up to there,
Oh, that's good.
and anywhere in between.
Is that
That's
Tampo
pretty nice.
paint on the wings there?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Well, I think the black is, and the logo is. The red should be plastic, glossy plastic. Let's see, waist. He will be a little bit hindered by the chicken head, but you can just move it out of the way, and you will get full rotation. Oh, if you have the chest piece on, you will knock it off, though. Just be aware of that.
bark, bark.
So the nose of the griffin lion thing does come to his pelvis. So if you rotate it past there, it will knock it off. He does have, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, unless I'm lying, should have an ab crunch. Yeah, it's just hard to. Some of the stuff is hard to do with this piece on. But
Is
he
that
does
head
have.
supposed to fold under or anything? Or?
No, it's supposed to be like that.
Okay.
So he does have an ab crunch. It's a friction joint, but that's straight up, and it looks like that's the extent of it. So it's not a lot.
Sheesh.
It's definitely not a lot, but it's something. No, that's tips. So there to there. So not a ton,
Nothing.
If
but
you
it is better than nothing.
take his chest off, will it go more?
I don't think it'll go more. It might go freer. No.
Just a tad bit more, but I mean,
It's
It's better than nothing.
I mean, remember the ab crunch here is not so much for the bending over; it's for the thrusting of the pelvis.
Correct.
especially over there overseas.
Mhm. Hips, we got to lift up
Boy.
the skirts, which that one's super stiff. He doesn't do the thing. They are individual hip skirts. So hips,
Yeah,
We got-
because of the transformation.
we got hard ratchets. Gotta get this up and out of the way. Up and out of the way. Okay, we got hard ratchets out. Over 100 on the Van Dam. Hard ratchet forward. Just about straight. Hard ratchet back. Actually, more than straight. You actually do a little bit more back. We got a bicep swivel.
Bicep swivel.
Thigh swivel. I'm sorry, thigh swivel, which is very tight. You get ratcheted knees, single joint, basically 90, and then the feet. The heel is a separate part. You can fold that up. The toe can tilt down, but not so much up. Yeah, it's as far up as it'll go, but it'll go down over there. And then we do get. Oops, that dropped down. We do get a pretty okay tilt.
All right.
So that's the articulation in a nutshell. So the shield.
In an
And-
eggshell.
Wait. I have a Where is it? I got it.
Come
I
on.
used to have
Come
one.
on.
I have a gift for this.
Come on.
Because Ace used to say it all the time, but then he stopped saying it.
Complete failure.
But he
Where's
said
that?
eggshell, but the gifts here is for.
Nutshell.
Oh.
So you can take this adapter. You can take this adapter out of the shield. Technically, you don't need it to peg it on there because it's still a 5mm port, so you still use it without that. Or you can take this. You can take this piece. You can plug it in this way, and then he can hold it as a melee weapon shield.
You would.
Which I can't get it in the slot right now for some reason.
Maybe it's for the left hand.
I mean, it should be ambidextrous. There we go. So if you want to have him hold the shield out in front of him, you can have him do that. He also
Even that kind of
has
looks like a gun.
kind of. I mean, technically, he is missing a weapon because his toy gun. His toy gun is a rifle with a mace on the end of it.
A rifle with a
He didn't get.
mace.
So he comes. One of the other accessories he comes. Let me put the shield off to the side for now. Is this spear right here, which can technically store over here, like that. You can peg that onto there if you want. But you might be saying, "What the hell is that for?"
What is that for?
What the hell is that for?
What the hell is that for? So if we take his arm and do that, and we pop this guy off, we can take him, and we can. I think we gotta splay these out. Splay those out. Rotate this bit of business up like that. So there's this extra panel here. This all comes up like that. And then we can rotate out. What's the best way to do this? Is it out or in? Out. Get something in there, push this piece out here, and close that all back up. And take this whole bit of business. And there's 2 slots on his forearm. And 2 pegs right here. And we take this, and we peg that in. And then we take the arrow, and you peg the arrow into there, and that just came out. That's there. This is the thing he did in the show. Of course, everything's not staying pegged in. There you go. You can take his other hand, butterfly it, put his hand over it.
Okay.
Shoot the arrow.
And you can do that.
Thanks. It's like
The thing he did,
stupid.
Japanese, so it's a little weird, but it's the thing he did. And you can do it too. Just close all that back up. If you, it just popped out. That goes that way. Fold these back in. Kick out the legs a little bit. Peg it back on. He also comes with. Well, we showed the gun. We can take the gun. Also the guns are as you would expect. They hold
Of course.
the plastic backs. We can open this back up, and then he can hold the gun. I think he's got to have it
Damn, that
kind of
gun's
more
big.
straight. I mean, you need a lot of guns to kill a prime,
Yeah, you do.
unlike what some people think.
Listen, apparently it don't take much. That little pea shooter Megatron had.
Well, come on. We can get technical about this. First, he pierced his armor with the whatever the fuck that splinter was he threw at him.
Yeah, he just magically found a big old splinter.
And then he shot him multiple times. And
In it.
before that, he put the laser sword to him in that same spot.
Yeah, he gave Prime the business.
I mean, then Rodimus fucked everything up.
Nope, it was Prime arrogance, some would say.
Getting in the way, arrogance. Prime's got the lowest amount of hubris in the whole world.
Not in that movie. That's why he died.
There he is. There he is holding the gun.
We cannot be friends.
He does technically have a second handle. I don't know if he can actually reach it.
Come on,
I don't
try
think
it.
he actually can. I don't think he can.
I can
Is
hold
that
my
supposed to be a
gun with
handle?
2 hands if this damn breastmaster wasn't in the way.
No, he just did.
He can't get over his own
Uh,
titties.
Kind of. You can't grab it. You can fake grab it.
I can see it though. It works.
So there he is with the whatever the hell they Crazy Japan called it.
The liquid metal.
I'm sure if
destroyer.
someone gave it a little more effort than Ace would,
Yeah.
you can make it work.
This is
I
not-
might
this
open
is
mine in a
not-
couple of years.
This
I'll
is
let you
not a
know.
high. This is not a high effort show. He also
You're
comes
not
with.
high effort.
Dang, there's more? Oh wait, there is more.
He also comes with
Oh, good grief! There it is.
Oh
this
Jesus.
award.
So he went from being Japanese to Middle Eastern in one
Yes.
setting.
Like I said,
He's a
the
space
90s.
chicken pirate.
Is this a scimitar? Is this sword is called?
Bark, bark.
Scimitar.
Arr.
Reminds me
You
of
can
a
hold this-
Arabian Night song.
You can hold this award.
See, I thought with
Like
the
that.
butterfly joint they might make him be able to double hand
Hold it.
but I
Yeah.
guess
No.
not.
Because it's
He can't get over his own titties, man.
if you don't want to have him wield the sword, but you want him to carry the sword, which is actually very cool. If you look in the hilt, this one's going to be used later. But if you look over here, there's a really funky looking cutout.
Yeah, that is.
Well, it's
Weird.
kind of like a crown. But if you look over here, there's a key shape there, and it's actually designed to peg in on an angle, so it'll sweep across his back and sit there properly.
Right.
I dig it.
Which I really like it. I think it's a really nice little touch.
Yeah.
So if you want to have him walk around with his sword, you can do it. He also comes with
But wait, there's more.
So as I mentioned previously, his toy weapon was a rifle with a mace on it. They didn't give him that gun specifically, but they did give him the mace.
Hmm.
So it's a plastic chain.
That's a flail.
It's not a metal.
Yeah,
A
that's
mace,
a flail.
a mace would be attached to the handle.
A stick with the ball on the
Yeah.
end of
I,
it.
I always called this a morning star. Is that also?
Yes,
It's
that's
also a
correct
morning
as
star.
well.
Yep.
It's not a metal chain.
Castlevania,
it's a
my
plastic
friend.
chain.
Is that the same one that they gave Megatron MP36?
No.
The handle's just
No.
different. I bet that's the same mold at the top.
But he can hold that.
No, the
As well.
MP36. You could.
Oh, that's right. It was on a bendy. It wasn't
yeah,
on a
it's
chain.
bendy thing.
And if you want, you can have
Unless
it.
they gave you two. I can't remember.
No, I think they gave you one.
If you
I
want.
think one of the other ones was on a chain, like a Polyon or something else.
Yeah.
What's that peg on the end of it for?
We'll get to that.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah.
Technically, if you want to store this on him, the only real way to do it is to actually just
Put it in his
Stop.
chicken neck.
that.
I mean, that chicken head's good for something.
He put the ball down the throat.
I mean,
That's nuts,
There it
dude. That is wild. I thought you were gonna say it was to store the, that's why the peg was there.
nope.
See,
Just
well,
kinda-
it's a true backpack. You know, you put your
Mhm.
mace, your
Yeah, it's
morning star in
usable.
there, your
Good
books,
point.
Sword.
your lunch.
So he also.
Your lunch.
So if we bring this guy back, I said in the beginning that there were these 4 holes, and those serve a purpose. And the purpose of those 4 holes is for this.
Oh,
The
boy.
brooding chair.
He comes with his throne, so you can plug that into the 4 peg. If you rotate this throne around, you will see some bits and bobs and pegs and forks.
Lots of things.
And what we could do with that is we can take this and peg this in right here. so he says. Take that in.
Try again.
Stop
Third
making a
time's
liar
a
out of
charm.
me. Put that in there,
There you go.
and then we can take the hole that's in there and peg that right there. And then this can kind of sit wherever. We can take the sword, and remember I said there was a key that goes on the back of his chicken neck, and then there's this other one. Well, that other one can go right there and peg onto there. And then we can take the spear, and there's 2 slots on there that go into here. There's actually also, if you look up at the
It's
top,
like
there's a little
notched
cutout
out
for the
there,
nipple,
yeah.
the little nipple of the spear.
Wow.
So that can go there. And then we can take our full metal cannon, whatever. And if you notice that there's these pink dots on each side, but there's one that's not pink. That's just a 5mm hole that goes here. And if you look at this pattern here, that will actually match up with this pattern here.
Okay.
And sit there. The one thing that is weird is the blaster end does extend past the base of the chair, but when it's on the actual stand, it doesn't. It sits
It's
right
fine.
where it should.
Huh.
So if you have the chair off the base, this will be lower than the chair. But I mean, it's got pegs sticking out of it, so you can't really use it as a chair separately of the stand anymore. So we can take our death source, and we can actually. One other thing we can do is you can take the Eagle Dude out. Oh, Eagle Dude has something else. Remember I said they can all be a weapon?
Yes.
We showed you his weapon. His weapon is you open this up, you flip out the 2 little blasters, flip out this handle.
Do it
close
on
that
the
up.
camera. There you go.
Fold out the wings, fold out the guns, flip down the handle, close the wings back up, and it becomes a little square blaster form.
Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, big dog.
It's a Pressmaster. It's got to be a weapon.
It's a dumb one.
It was the end of Transformers.
Could have made him like brass knuckles or something.
Yeah, like what is this?
Turn him into a switchblade. Oh,
Oh,
Hey.
what happened?
Oh. Just blipped.
Did a bloop, and just peg that in. We can take him, turn him into a full-on eagle. And he should be able to actually peg in right to the top of the throne here. A couple of ports and a couple of pegs on the bottom of the seat. Proving to be, because they're on little ball joints. I didn't show his articulation. He doesn't have too much. He's got little ball joint hips, and little pivot feet, and the hinges for technically you can use it for articulation. Transformation hinges. So this is actually fairly difficult to do. That side's on, and that side's on. So you can
JD,
peg
your mic
him.
picks up everything.
I can hear digestion.
Yo.
If we put the eagle, we can put the eagle right up here, and we can take him, get him in a sitting position. If you notice, there's a cutout in the throne
for the
coin slot.
chicken head.
That's for the chicken head. And we just take him. We just slot him in. I think his feet have to be up a little high. Hold on, let me swivel him out. Just like that. I don't think does
He
go
looks
back?
comfortable.
What do you think that chair's made of? Looks like brains.
It does look
Yeah.
like brains. This came out. Why'd you come out?
It's made of a Metroid.
You can take this.
The wings don't really get in the way. That's good.
Nope. Everything's all cut out. You can actually still articulate them. You'll be able to also get the shield on, which you can. Oops, slid off. Kind of gotta give him a little shove, and you can display him just like that if you wish.
There he is.
Just like that.
Just like that, exactly like that, with the
No
one wing
different.
cockeyed. No different. If it's any different, the police will come.
Yep.
They will arrest you.
Piece of shit police come get you.
So the only
Take you
the only
away.
downside to this whole situation is it does not store everything. You still have to put these two together. I forgot to show this. You can also go on the stand. We forgot that. There's a lot of stuff on here,
Ace, do you think
but
there's
it
no
does not
thing-
store this
there's
anywhere.
nothing there's nothing behind the chair to plug that in or something?
I mean,
See, there's
probably
an,
put it there.
there's an extra port.
What about the other
I
way?
mean, an extra.
hold on. It won't. Yeah, it won't fit that one. It's got the little nipple on there.
What about? See, that'll
You can fit
there.
that one on there loosely. It doesn't fit super
What
strong.
about
It'll pop off.
there's two
But it
ports. Yeah, there you go. There's
It's a screw,
No.
it's a screw hole, but it still doesn't fit.
still.
I mean, I could 3D print something to make that fit.
Of course you could.
You make a little collar. You just stick that in there.
But it looks like it'll fit the way you have it there.
It won't.
If
It
you
looks
plug
like it
that
will,
in.
but it won't. No, 'cause
Sure?
it plugs in the other way.
Doesn't
Can't that
that
little
No, because
thingy
it plugs
doesn't
in. It
go
plugs
in there?
in this way. It goes that way.
Oh, I
It
thought
doesn't
it.
go that way. If it went that way, you might be able to. You could
Yeah,
do
but
it.
does it
I
You know,
does
it would be
like does it peg on there like a different way?
what peg on where?
Like flip it around? No.
Drop it.
Yeah, so let's see the belly of that thing. I'm pointing at the screen. Yeah, that thing. Does that slip into anywhere else on the
This is
no
designed to go
on
in
the
between
actual stand part?
Not
Does
that
it
I
slide-
know of. Not that I. No. There's way too much slop.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no place for it. There's no place for it. It would be
Shot.
pretty trivial. I could probably 3D model something in a few minutes. Something just to grab this and then to peg it onto the back of the house, like something like that,
Mm-hmm.
or sideways. You wouldn't even really see it with the wings. But it's like you were so close. You had almost everything except for this.
So it's just, I guess underneath his crotch there is where the stand plugs in.
I believe. Hold on. Oh my god. I believe it goes in the butthole.
Oh, there it is. Let's see.
Right in the poop chute.
Which is interesting because it's not like this figure has a problem standing.
Yeah, it stands just
No.
fine. In both modes. It's not. I don't really. It's not really.
Unless you want to make him like jumping or flying.
I think they just gave it because they already gave it for the chicken mode.
No.
I mean, the one for
So,
Victory
like,
Saber.
we're already printing the
Although
plastic.
this
Why
one-
not?
This one's more functional than the one that came with Victory Saber, but the Victory Saber one's nicer.
Mhm.
I believe. Can you? I don't think you can use this one this way, which you wouldn't get any benefit of that anyway. If you wanted it this way, that wouldn't. It only goes in the butthole and goes on that way. But-
Butthole.
It's an extra if you want to use that. So besides the obvious one, What else do you want to see him with?
Do you have Combiner Wars Lyle Kaiser?
Yes.
That's what I want to see. Because I just watched the video where he killed Jinrai and he hugged Lyle Kaiser at the end because I guess they were in a battle together. And it's funny, the only reason why I bought this damn Thesaurus is I have a Combiner Wars Lyle Kaiser I'm looking at. And he's been standing up there on that shelf for 4 years, untouched, waiting for a reason to exist in my collection. And I figure
What better
here's
way
a
to do
figure
it?
that would go with him.
Let's see if I can get this without knocking everything over. Let's take you out of here. I gotta redo all these damn shelves. Get rid of these Combiner Wars and put modern stuff up.
While you're looking, Logan had mentioned before Power Master Prime for the next Transformers HasLab. Laughy face.
Possible.
Logan, Logan only started collecting Transformers yesterday, so I have to tell you, during the Combiner Wars stuff,
Yeah.
or his Titan's Return, pardon me, they actually made a Power Master Prime that
They
was
did.
awful.
And they made
And
a
then
God Bomber.
Yeah, and then Takara made the Jinrai version, which was also terrible. And then Perfect Effect.
Is
put
that in
out a
frame?
Yes. Perfect Effect put
That
in
looks gross.
a ton of.
Yeah, that thing is horrible.
Well, yeah, you gotta get the.
It's horrendous.
You gotta get the Perfect
The upgrade
Effect
kit, let me
hands
guess.
and
I'm not putting money into that.
You're already wasting money on this shit, dude. What's the difference?
I'm not putting more money.
Well, get the KO versions like I did. I got silver hands for him. I don't even know if they're the right color. I think his feet were supposed to be blue.
It kind of looks like something off of Power Rangers.
I mean, they did the best they could with because number one, it's only 5
Oh,
members.
they
instead of 6
didn't.
that's
They
supposed to
didn't
be.
do the best they could.
But anyway,
We know that.
It was
those
a,
two guys, those two bots are buddies, and at least they're the same
Oh, this
height
thing is-
for the most part.
Holy shit, this thing is full of cobwebs.
Yeah, there it is, Logan. Ugh, God,
You know, he
Damn it.
doesn't look bad, but I heard it's not good.
dude,
All-
it's horrible.
What happened to all primes are beautiful?
He even traded on his boy. Look at that.
So, I mean,
Every
technically,
prime is sacred.
this Power Master Prime is just a mech suit with a dude in it.
Oh, here we go. Here we
But no,
go.
this figure is horrible.
Cancel Brink.
And I bought
Prime
like
shaming.
3 upgrade kits for it, and it was still horrible.
Yeah.
You're a good thing at it. My favorite part of this is the cannon. It doesn't.
Terrible.
Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, I remember Takara is the one that came out the God Bomber set, right? Like you can get it all with the God Bomber.
Well,
Yeah.
they
That's
sold
what this-
everything
that's what-
separately at one point, and then they came out with like
That's
a
what
gift
this
set.
is the. Yeah, this is the separate one.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a difference, but this is technically separate.
Yeah, I think the later set, I think they actually had vac metal for like the missile and the legs. I can't remember now, but God, it was utter disappointment. Horrible. Just fucking terrible.
We were gonna do that on a figure bang, and then we were all like, no.
And like the way the God Bomber transfer, you gotta like take it all apart, and then you can't figure out how to maneuver all the damn parts to get it. It was awful. Terrible. Horrible.
Terrible.
Pearl.
Terrible.
He is with his buddy.
So that is he is on the he
See,
is
now
on
that looks good.
he is on the stand, so it's a little bit taller than he should be, but not a
There
ton.
we go. Night Spider Collector. These are Transformers. I thought they were swords. Dude.
I
Ha!
mean, like I
Him and
said,
Logan got to be around the same age.
like I
I mean-
said, it was the '90s.
Yeah, this is way beyond the Transformers we know, where they do actually look like swords.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of them were. They were like just giant mech suits.
Now, Ace, I got a question for you. In the lore, because I have no fucking idea. Right now, you have Victory Saber here, which is Star Saber,
Correct.
Victory Labor combined, Victory Leo combined to him.
Leo.
And Victory
Correct.
Leo is Jinrai reformatted after he got killed by Deathsaurus.
Oh
So
lord.
Correct.
did Victory Saber here, the combined mode, did he come back for revenge and kill Deathsaurus later?
No, because what happened was when they reformatted him into Victory Leo, he forgot. First of all, he doesn't remember who he was. He doesn't know that he was Jinrai.
Oh,
Like his memories are just gone. And he when they woke him up, he went feral basically. So he literally ran around the place as a lion and just went batshit crazy, tearing everything up.
Hmm.
And it took like 3 or 4 episodes before they got him to be able to transform.
all right.
Boom.
I don't believe they ever actually said let's get revenge. No.
And see on Victory Leo, Victory Saber under those guns. See, now that's egregious waffle to me.
Yeah, that's definitely a crazy waffle.
Ace, do you own any
Oh,
Godzilla
those
figures?
no.
No,
That'd be
sorry.
awesome.
Sorry, Night Spider. He doesn't have any Godzilla.
I might have
And
one.
Victory Saber kind of looks Gundam-esque, kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
a Gundam.
Like I said, 90s.
Yeah,
The
if
90s.
Everything
Gundam
looked like-
worked at McDonald's as Ronald McDonald, I would think.
I mean, what's funny is he's prime colored.
Yeah. Well,
hmm
hey, he was popular. Look, they made a bomb pop snow cone after him. I mean, look at those arms. Those.
I'm pretty sure the lollipop or the popsicle came first.
No, maybe.
Real quick, let me see if I can grab this. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this out. Well, first of all, if you want to see what the original,
Well, considering that him and Victory Saber are the same size, I'm guessing Star Saber would be shorter than.
there's
Yeah.
God Bomber.
OG.
There it is.
Now he's
That's
just showing off.
I got that set. It's not in box anymore. But... Man, I bought that.
So that's not quite so much of a show off. This is more of a show off. I'm not opening this.
long
I have opened it once or twice.
Oh boy, look at that.
Ooh.
So Ace, yeah, show us that chrome head in there. That's pretty cool. Wow, that's neat.
Yeah.
You can see all the extra detailing. The feet are chromed out. There's that guy. Here's the eagle. Here's what he looks like. Here's what he looks like.
Mm-hmm. It sure is what he looks like.
But I'll show you what his gun looks like. It's a clear picture. It's not a great picture, but so you can see the gun. That was his rifle, and then the mace, Morningstar, whatever, kind of went underneath. This is all molded as one piece,
Hmm.
so it didn't separate or anything. But that's how his toy rifle is. It's the rifle with the Morningstar attached to it underneath. So that's the only accessory he really needs to be complete. And there's that guy.
There it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And there's land.
Buddies.
And there's the 6 box. But those are all the breast masters. So you can see they each have a little dude
Mm-hmm.
that becomes an
Boobies.
animal and a gun.
Oh my god.
And that's what the hell's his name now? I forgot his damn name. Hell Bison. He likes to flip people off. Technically, there's a 6th member
Yeah.
or a
to
7th
have
member.
Oh, really?
I was gonna say there was already 6 of them.
There's a 7th member that gets killed by Hellbat. Because Hellbat's a dick.
Hellbat and Hell Bison and Space Chicken, Cyber
It was
Eggs.
the 90s. It was the 90s. Wild time. Everyone was on drugs. They were just more psychoactive than the 80s. 80s was all cocaine. 90s was all acid. That's what you
Snake
get out of it.
Dude. Yep. Snake Dude.
You get snake dudes. You get lions. I forget who they are. You get space chickens.
You get thrones made out of pustules.
Ugh.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it.
Not gonna make it.
He can reach, but he's not gonna reach.
You don't think he's gonna reach?
No.
Oh,
Hold on. Hold on.
Wow.
Oh, he just. Oh, wait, hold on. This is actually closer than I thought. He's like right there, but he doesn't have the elbow articulation to get all the way. Maybe we can. That's what I was saying about the arm falling off. I told you it happened on me once. That's twice. He's like right there. I can't tell if it's French fries or taco.
Peanut butter and jellies.
It's close.
yeah, it's close enough.
It's close.
All right. We'll give it to him.
And then if you don't want the animal dudes in the chest, you can also display without it. Just he does have the chest piece. It is painted and detailed and everything. So you will just have a little flappy flap. But
Ace, do those animal dudes, are they happen to be the same dimensions as, like, I don't know, a tape that goes in the chug sound wave? Or...
Oh, that's a good question. Like, could
I
you
don't
fit?
believe so.
Yeah.
No. I don't even know where the hell.
Fuck.
No, they're definitely going to be too big for that.
Damn it.
But yeah, that's pretty much. I think that's everything. Showed the stand. We showed this throne. All the stuff on the throne. It's very, very, very well done. It would have made a great, I guess, commander class figure without all the extra stuff. It wouldn't have came with everything for sure. But it's very cool. It's a very refined figure for I guess for Legacy.
Yeah.
It's just everything about it is very well done. It's just you get all the little extra accoutrement. Like you get the nice tamper graphics on the wings. You get all the back metal, like you probably wouldn't get on the if it was a mainline release. But it's very, 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 very nice. It is excellent. He's a lot of fun to mess with. At the end of the day, it's just a chunky robot. It's nothing really. No extra bits. No real waffles. No real backpack. All he's got is the chicken on his back, and he can use that for storage.
Check.
Wings get out of the way. It's just really, really well done. I really, really like him.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a really good figure. It is a great HasLab choice, I think, as well. And,
the same reason. It's the same reason he was a HasLab as a Victory Saber, because people don't know who he is over here.
Yep.
Or as much, and it wouldn't have sold as well at retail as something like a Rodimus or a Skylynx.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah.
But the people that want him got him, and they did a great job. They got all the extra. They went above and beyond with the throne. You got all the storage on there. Like I said, the only real downside is you can't store this. But we got 3D printing, so if there's not anything out yet, I'm sure there will be. or if not, I can design something in a few minutes. But he's great. Unfortunately, if you miss your SOL, unless you pay the aftermarket prices, which aren't quite double for the most part yet, but I'm sure they will be.
They're
250.
close.
That's not bad, man. 250
I
isn't bad.
see. Yeah, I saw 250 to 280.
That's about what it was like 180 at retail, so it's about double.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen deals people put up with. I saw somebody I think put up him with Victory Leo, with Victory Saber for like 300 or 350 for both of them together.
That's a steal because I
That's
saw
pretty good.
$600.
350.
Yeah, no, I saw
You're
one in
losing
one of the
money.
groups for like 350.
Losing money.
Yeah, you are losing money.
Also one thing I wanted to ask was, the Victory Saber had a few QC problems that people were a little mad about. Has anybody seen anything turn up in the groups?
I
Not yet,
haven't
but I
seen
think it's too
anybody
early to
complain yet.
tell.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is still early. Mine came. I've had the tracking number since the end of November. It never even showed movement until the day it got delivered, which was Monday.
That's
It
how
just
my
said-
his tank was. It was.
Yeah,
It
I got
zero
his tank
movement.
delivered. Yep, I had his tank delivered. That they both the tracking numbers came in at the same time. His tank showed up on Sunday. No movement until Sunday. Until I got the email saying you're getting something today. And the same thing with this guy.
Well, I know what we're doing for the next one.
Well, his tank's not mine.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
he don't GI Joe.
I don't, Joe.
Do you even Joe, bro?
Present
No,
me, thanks
Joe.
President me, thanks past me every day of my life now that I don't, Joe.
I don't know, man. That his tank.
Yeah.
I've been messing with that thing all day. It's the
The striker almost got me because it's a jet,
yeah.
and I do like the vehicles, but I was
Dude,
able
man,
to
when
see
you
clear.
roll that
Just
thing on the
freak.
table.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I
Yep.
broke the shit out of this thing.
So good.
You broke something?
You broke
already?
some, Ace?
No, nothing important.
Oh, come
I
on,
had
man.
I had a printed Optimus statue that apparently must have got kicked over at some point because it shattered into 1,000 pieces.
Yes.
Eric B, did you get this thing?
Oh, I
Yep.
gotta give you a hard time, Ace.
Ace, show that
What?
again. What was that? That was some kind of yellow translucent Optimus Prime.
Now
Well,
it's
it used to be
Optimus Prime
one piece.
statue.
Now it's a bunch of pieces. They all
Oh,
broke. See, this is what happens when they don't use the good resin. Don't worry, I used the good resin for the guitars. That's why the guitars haven't broke. It's the straps, which I knew was going to be an issue. There was no real good way to do that.
Hey, you're
Microphone?
No, these things. Where are we at? Where's my camera? Though, your
those
your
things.
saber things.
Yeah.
Yep, my Darth Maul saber came tumbling off the wall.
Did it?
Yep.
You didn't. Well, I can print you probably a nicer one.
Well, what I'm gonna, because you sent me 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna make a mold of this out of plastic, and then it won't. Because what eventually happened
Wait,
is
split
like
it the layer.
Yeah, the layer started pulling apart. So
Honestly,
that's all.
that was years ago. That was probably I didn't know as much as what I was doing as I do now.
Oh,
just a
okay.
novice.
Probably do a better job now.
Yeah, it's fine. Nothing's broken.
Or I can just make
so
it. Or I can make them out of
everything
resin.
still works. Nah, resin will shatter. I like when I make molds of stuff. It's a real high density plastic. So I'll just make a mold of this and bam, I'll be done. It'll be set.
Booyah.
And if any of our friends need some, I can just.
I mean, if they're stronger, then yeah. You
Yeah.
can do that all the time. Use 3D prints as molds.
What? 3D print.
I said people do that kind of thing all the time, like a 3D print, either 3D print a mold,
Oh.
or 3D print a
Oh, I
positive
get
and make a
what
mold
you're
of it, and then
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yep. I get you.
That's the thing. A lot of people do that. They'll make a positive in 3D mold, 3D print it, and then make they'll do it out of metal.
Yeah.
So they'll burn away the plastic and do like a sand cast in metal.
Yep.
All right. Questions, comments, concerns?
No, sir.
I think we got everything.
He done did it. He stuck his finger in his butt and got it within licking distance. Ew.
All right. Did we grab the chat?
Yes, sir. All right. Starting at the top, Scott Marble started us off. Lou Farizi, Toy Mafia, Eric Von Wolfenstein, Jay Jeter was in here. Derek B joined. Dare 2727, Logan, Eddie R. He's new to the chat. That's my first time seeing him. And Night Spider, the Collector, as well as Ash Bailey. And that is it. A lot of interactions, though.
Yeah. Thanks, Chat Squad.
Oh, God. Cards. All right. Let's do some way yet. We'll get out of here. I'm ready for bed. Mr. Brink, where you at?
I'm still hungry.
At Frinkalizer on Instagram. Hanging out in the Realm Facebook group. Tune in Monday for another version of another episode of ETR. And yeah, I'm on vacation. I'm gonna keep playing this his tank, and I really wanted to start building a Lego Ecto 1 this week, but I don't think I'm gonna get around to it.
Nice. I'm doing mine for Christmas, man.
Yeah.
Doing mine. I'm out a few days for Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't have one of those.
Yes, can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait to build it. Put it with my Mezco Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what you can find.
JD, where you at?
You can find me. I'll be playing Hogwarts here in a minute and eating more food. But JD Brocious in the Facebook groups, Pigment Surgery on Instagram and Xbox Live, as well as Shelf Gravy on social media. Next week should have an all new episode for you. Let's continue working on this modification of the fork knife boat, turning it into a water moccasin from G.I. Joe.
There we go.
Yep.
JG is building the new age arc right now.
Should have just waited till next Wednesday. Came on Shelf Gravy.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing is a whole lot bigger than it looks. You know what I mean?
That's
that
what she said.
That new age arc.
Oh.
Oh, the diorama?
Yeah.
Oh, you got it?
No, I just, it's when you see the.
I've only
renders
seen it
and
in
stuff,
promos.
But yeah, no, when people start displaying it with like their new age Optimuses, and you realize
Optimi.
how big that is, and then it's like, dude, it's way bigger than you think. It's kind of cool.
I still need a new age Optimus.
There is a new version of one out right now that has double jointed elbows. It's basically the same one from before, but they give it the better elbows.
Comic version or something like that?
Nope. It's a straight up.
Magic Square had double jointed elbows from the beginning. Mm-hmm.
But
is it
yeah,
on Show Z?
Yep.
Okay, I gotta look. I think I looked not that long ago. I didn't see it because I just got my wheeljack and stuff like that.
Well, the tricky thing is it's the newest one that's out right now.
That's the other problem with New Age. Is fucking every figure is 17 of them.
Yeah, and also the problem on Show Z is like they have older pictures if you scroll down, but it's the newer one.
One of those. Okay. I gotta look. All right, it's Eric B. Where you at?
Eric Burgess in your Facebook groups. Also Instagram, Mr._EW82. Final shout out to everybody who participated in our Kennedy's Village Toy Drive. Heroes for the Holidays was a success. Dropping off gifts to U of M this week. Next week is DMC, and then we are completely done. So thank you for everybody who donated. Thank you for everybody who came out and helped us wrap gifts and also load that stuff up. You guys are immensely appreciated. And you can find us at Kennedy's Village on all your social media platforms.
I am at Ace Philo pretty much everywhere. Mostly on Instagram or kind of sort of Steam now. Yeah, next week is Christmas.
Yeah.
No,
So that's kind of
Christmas
Pretty
is
crazy.
much.
not next
Well,
week.
technically it's a week
No.
after, but I get it.
Yeah, kind of. Basically, it's more or less. So if you celebrate Christmas, you have a nice one. If you celebrate Hanukkah, that's going on right now, so you enjoy that.
Yep. I think it's the last day or one more day.
I think it's one more day.
One more day.
Oh, no.
Next year, I think Hanukkah starts on Christmas. Whatever you celebrate, if it falls between now and the end of the year, if we missed it, I hope you have a nice one. And then yeah, well, I guess we got one more show before the end of the year. So that's gonna do it for us tonight. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching after the fact, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace.
Ugh.
Say it with me now.
Really?